What's up, you guys? I want to talk about a god awful thing that happened to me a couple of days ago. I'm a victim of an unlawful arrest. I was charged with DUI when I was sober. And this is a teaching moment for the younger generation that's out there that's coming up. I don't want this happening to them in the state of Utah. Okay, so this day, August 1st, 2023, I had been sick all day. I was in my room all day just chilling and waiting for my unemployment money to hit my checking account so I can get something to eat. The money doesn't come in at a particular time. It just comes in on that day. It can be 9 p.m. or after or late. So the money hit my account around 1 in the morning, and I wanted to get some fresh air and some food. So I was driving my vehicle northbound, and there was a police officer coming southbound. And next thing I know, he does a U-turn real fast and pulls me over when I did a left turn. And the officer told me that my high beam lights blinded him, and I can't be driving with my lights high like that. And I was like, I'm sorry, officer. I complied. I was cool. And I said, I'm from California where it's lit up everywhere. I said, it's pretty dark out and stuff. So then he asked me, can I see your driver's license and stuff? And I gave him all the information he needed. Then he said to me, if I needed to do a DUI test on you, are you okay with that? And I said, sure. And I said, I hadn't drank anything. Only thing I've had to drink was some coffee and water today. And I said, this is my first time out being outside today. So he's like, okay. So he had me sitting there for 20 minutes. So I was like, okay. So I got uncomfortable with the situation. So I called their dispatch and requested for a sergeant to come out to the scene. Next thing I know, this guy comes to my car and says to me, why did you call my sergeant like that? And I said, because I'm uncomfortable here. And I said, I gave you what you needed and I should be ready to go. And I'm trying to figure out why you're not letting me go. And he's like, okay. And he said, all right, well, the sergeant will be here in a few seconds. And I was like, okay. The sergeant shows up and tells him to do a DUI test on me. And I said, okay, sure. So I get out of the car, I do their little walking test and their little touching your nose test and all that shit. And then he tells me, okay, you seem to be cool, you're all right, but I think there's something more. I think there's something more going on. And he said, Mr. Denham, I'm placing you under arrest and I'm going to have to impound your car. And I was like, why? Why can't you just park my car? And I said, I haven't been doing anything. I didn't drink or do anything. And he said, I think there's something in your system. He said, he didn't know what was going on with me. Nothing was going on with me, but he wanted to find out. So they drew my blood and everything. And when my blood comes back, that should clear all this shit up because I didn't have no beer or nothing. So they arrested me, put me in jail, impounded my fucking car. They let me out within 4 hours. I didn't have to bail out or anything. And I was way across another city in Hurricane. So when I get out of the jail cell, I go over there and I had to pay $400 to get a release form on the vehicle to take to the impound and pay another $400 to get my car out. All because of some fucking psychopathic cop's allegation against me. You know what I'm saying? Because of his suspicion. He can just wreck my fucking life like that, man. And I did a video, I think yesterday, where I was cursing this motherfucker out, and that's going to be included in this video. You know what I'm saying? I cursed. I said some racist shit. But I want you guys to see this, because I'm pissed right now. I got to fight this. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I didn't do shit wrong. He was harassing me because I was black. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get attorney Benjamin Crump involved as well. I'm going to bring him to Utah. This particular place looks like it's the type of place where they don't want blacks to be mainstays. They just want you to be like a fucking truck driver, a black truck driver cruising through. Well, the citizens here, they deserve respect, and they deserve not to be harassed, and they should be able to get a fucking hot dog at any hour. I don't care how early it closes here. We shouldn't be harassed. Do you know a DUI can wreck my fucking reputation? And when I apply for a job, that can be on my fucking record? Because he suspected me to be under the influence? This is fucked up. And I'm a homeless man. I'm living in a hotel, and I lost my job back in April. So I've been looking for a job. They can turn me away based on that. It may not go on my record right away, but it's going to go there at some point. So I was pissed. And excuse me if I just seem like I'm still uptight about it. And to some of you white people out there that think, oh, you just want to nail a white cop that you think is racist. No, fuck all that. And I don't care how many kids of yours or how many brothers and sisters of yours have been arrested like me. That don't prove a fucking thing. The thing is, you motherfuckers need to treat everybody equal that want to be a mainstay here. You know what I'm saying? We're not just passing through all the time. Some of us are residents here. And you're going to have to respect that and learn to live with it, whether you like it or not. You're not going to psych us out and make us just run us out of the fucking city. Because they try to do that. They'll fire you at jobs until you can't take it no more. They don't want you to be a mainstay here. You know, they're cool with the Hispanics doing that shit. But with blacks, they don't want you being the mainstay here. They want you to just be passing through. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if there's one incident that doesn't even happen that much where a black guy breaks in the store here and shit. That has nothing to fucking do with me because I'm black. Motherfucker. Y'all fucking racist and you need to get over yourselves. That's why I'm involving Benjamin Crump, because my civil rights was violated. If I had a fucking wife and just let this shit fly by, she would leave my ass and say, what kind of man are you? You gonna let them just punk you out like that? Fuck no. I'm gonna sue their ass down to the fucking ground. I'm dead serious. That shit is not cool. You can get canceled for saying the wrong word. You can get canceled for fucking harassing a black man at a lake in a neighborhood and get fired for that. But a cop can't get fired. A cop can't get fucking sued. Fuck that. They're not always right all the time. This is a small town. This motherfucker probably have seen me many times by myself. And he's like, okay, now's the time to get him. Now's the time to get him. I'm gonna fuck with him because I can. That shit is not cool, man. So I'm gonna bring Crump to Utah. What's up, you guys? I ain't gonna front. I'm pissed off right now. I was in fucking jail last night. Yeah, jail for 4 hours. Because some white ass cop pulled me over. He said my high beams blinded him. He turns around, pulls me over, and then asked me why my speech was slurred. Because I was fucking nervous, asshole. And he made me take a fucking not no breathalyzer test, but you know how they make you touch your nose and do that little walk and all that bullshit. I found out you don't even have to do that, man. You don't have to do it because they tell you to do it. I just did it because I knew I didn't drink no fucking beer yesterday, and I know I don't smoke nothing. I was cool. This racist motherfucker wanted to bully me on the boulevard. Fuck that motherfucker. I hope somebody shoot him in his face. I had to pay $400 to get my fucking car out of the fucking impound just now, and I had to pay $400 to the fucking DMV that I didn't even have. $800 goddamn dollars because some white dude want to fucking meet his quota and pull me over. And the only way I'm gonna get $400 of this shit back is that I gotta prove that my blood is clean, and it's gonna come back clean because I had no fucking beer. Faggot white racist fuck.